This Defense Secretary James Mattis will soon arrive on the U.S. border in McAllen, Texas, to visit the troops that have been deployed there, soldiers, Marines there to support customs and border protection operations in anticipation of the migrants heading to the U.S., some of whom have reached Tijuana. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton joins us now live from Austin. Ken, thank you for your time this morning. Mattis going to meet with the troops at the border there as the migrants continue to make their way. What do you think the strategy is here, and what happens next?
Well, the fact that he's down there tells you a lot. I mean, they're very focused on this. This is a top priority for the Trump administration. They've been planning this ever since they knew the migrants were coming, and so they're just getting ready for whatever's coming their way.
What happens today with a meeting with James Mattis?
Well, I think he's just telling the troops, kind of laying the groundwork for what their role is. Obviously, they're not Border Patrol, they're not Customs Enforcement. They have a support role. They don't have a direct role in
what is that
stopping.
role? What are they doing day to day?
You know, I think they're probably helping with reconnaissance and making sure that they know where the migrants are coming through. But they will not be there to stop them directly. They're just there to help find them, I believe.
So this first group of migrants, they are on their way, making it very clear that they are headed for the southern border. What does that confrontation eventually look like based on the way the president is setting things up on the border?
Well, it's interesting. We don't really know because we don't know where they're going exactly, and we don't know how spread out they're going to be or how many are going to make. You know, most of them still have a long way to go to get to the border. So we don't exactly know how that's going to play out. And that's why I think he's sent so many troops down there. That's why so many Border Patrol agents are down there. They're there to be prepared for whatever we have to deal with.
That one of these caravans was making its way toward Tijuana, Mexico, which would seem to fit the argument the White House is making, is that in order to claim asylum, you have to enter at a port of entry, which would be a port of entry in this case, would it not?
Yeah, I think that's accurate, and certainly that's what the president has directed the migrants to do, is to go to a port of entry. That's the appropriate place to request asylum, and then they'll go through the normal process that's been set up to deal with asylum seekers.
The point is, if that's the case, then they're listening to U.S. policy as they move along this path, correct?
I think that's accurate, and I think that's the whole point of the president getting his message out early, is so that these people understand what the process is and that they follow our process.
So we've had a change in leadership, obviously, post-midterm elections. Democrats will now control the House. And there's a lot of discussion, a lot of debate about what that means for border security. Former ICE Director Tom Homan weighed in on that.
I think the House Appropriations, which will be under the control of the Democrats here soon, I think they're going to look to cut the ICE budget, which means they'll fund less beds, which equals less arrests and less deportations and more catch and release. I certainly think it's going to be a struggle with the House under Democratic control because they don't want immigration enforcement.
And how do you think things will change now with Democratic control of the House?
Well, I am concerned about what he just talked about, that the Democrats will defund some of our border security. Obviously, for a border state like mine, that's disappointing because we have to deal with the consequences, including increased crime. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it would not surprise me if that's the route the Democrats take.
In your legal world, do you have a view on this Matthew Whitaker matter? I mean, I'm certain you just heard Sandra and me talking about the breaking news from the Department of Justice. What is your view?
My guess is that the Department of Justice and the President have really focused on this legal argument. They understand what they're dealing with. And my guess is in the end they'll prevail until they get an acting Attorney General.
Okay. Well, the acting AG is Whitaker at the moment, according to the White House in this administration.
Well, my guess is until he's replaced that he will be there until they're ready to replace him, if they ever decide they are.
Ken Paxton, thank you for your time. Good to have you on our program today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.